It's DJ Akademiks, and now after everybody was giving Iggy Azalea the business, and I'm talking about Azalea Banks was giving it to her, Q-Tip was educating her, Solange was throwing in some type of support, and it was really centered around the issue of cultural appropriation. Pretty much everybody was cheering on Azalea Banks for defending hip-hop from people like Iggy Azalea. Now, Clifford Harris, aka T.I., out of nowhere, he fucking puts his cape on, he jumps off the Empire State Building to save Lois Lane. Now, he sent out some Gucci Man style tweets with using a lot of big words, giving his take on the recent events, which I will say, listen, yo, T.I. got hella articulate over the last couple of years. He's far removed from those criminal days. Like, he's pretty much he's like a Harvard scholar. Now, to sum up what he said, because he said a lot, he said, listen, yes, us niggas, we have been in positions and seen instances where there were less qualified whites. They came along, they manipulated our culture for their own personal gains. They make us overly paranoid because of that. So we start thinking that all whites want to steal our shit. Because of that mentality, if we have something like hip-hop, if any whites want to participate, they gotta bow down, kiss the ring, and kiss our ass. And just for us to even give them a role to accept. And now we're gonna give them a role, which means you gotta sit there and just pay homage. Now, T.I. he went on and even said, yo, but I know that you, Iggy, Eminem, and a handful of others were inspired by our culture. And I realize you ain't trying to steal shit. You are just here trying to contribute to it. And if I or others don't allow you to do so, I'd be a fucking hypocrite, and that's not fucking hip-hop. So absorb the lessons from Q-Tip and keep shining. Follow your heart. The highs and the lows will eventually balance out. Now, first and foremost, before I even get into this, we have to acknowledge that T.I., Clifford Harris, he has a clear financial motive here. This, you have to throw it out. I think he should have started his whole little speech with that. You got to give a disclaimer. He's in a management deal with Iggy Azalea, which means for everything she's taking home, all the money she's generating, he's probably getting 10 to 20% of everything she's making. So you have clear financial motivation. And if you guys don't realize, these management deals, they looks to be what's in right now. Young Thug, he's in one with Birdman. They got a fucking management deal going on. See how fucking close they are? They're so fucking close, Lil Wayne's like, I'm out of here. Now, it's seeming to be more and more popular because rather than sign to another rapper, right? Rather than sign to their imprint, what you do is if the rapper is big enough, you get in a management deal with it, with them, you leverage it, and you leverage your buzz in the streets, and then you get a lucrative deal with a record label. Then your management deal, or your manager or managers, they get a nice cut. And you're not signed directly to the artist who got other shit they're worried about, right? We know T.I.'s on a fucking reality show. He has clothing lines. He started running a fucking record label like that. What happened to, what was it, Young Dro, Young Jock? Where them niggas at? Anyway, so with that said, you got to look at T.I. You got to be like, chill, bruh. At least give us a disclaimer that you're getting a nice fat check. And this is where I stand on it, because why can't all these niggas just come out and be real? Just say, yo, that's my check. That's my shit. I got 6 mouths to feed. Leave fucking Iggy Azalea alone. That's my work on the block. Right? Remember when Usher fucking ran out to Justin Bieber's defense after the whole little racist thing? It's cool. Like, I understand you giving your opinion on it, but still say, yo, that's my check. Just put it out there, because it seems disingenuous when you're just acting like, no. Everything is cool. No, everything is cool for you because you're getting a check. Now, in reality, even since fucking Akon signed Lady Gaga and fell way back, he fell way in the bushes because he was making way more money off her than he could make pretty much putting out music for himself. People have been doing this shit. So you see these black artists, once they get that big, right, rather than start a record label and sign other black artists, you're going to deal with fucking headaches. What they do is they find the next hot white artist they could co-sign, right? And then they sign him. It's kind of like a way of being the pimp. So this is where I saw T.I. was a little bit wrong, because I don't think anyone has a problem with Iggy Azalea doing hip-hop. I don't personally have a problem with her doing hip-hop. I personally think the whole whites shouldn't do hip-hop, or they should pay some type of homage to blacks in hip-hop. I think it's kind of dumb. Do what you want to do as long as you're being you. Because in that same type of, oh, don't do our culture, you need permission. Imagine somebody coming out and be like, yo, before you bounce another fucking basketball, dunk another fucking ball, do another fucking layup, you need some fucking permission. No, let's not do that. However, the problem here is that black females MCs, and we keep getting away from this point, black females MCs that rarely get an opportunity. Like if you look at the complete rap game, 97% of the rap game or the hip hop game is males. The 3% of females, they barely get a shot. There's tons of chicks rapping, they just never get a fucking shot. Now, people are seeing, and especially like Azalea Banks, even though I think she does a horrible job of explaining it, they're seeing that, yo, rather than labels going out to find that 3%, because a female demographic is much different and you could get different revenue from that female demographic. Rather than going to find the 3% of those chicks that are really into hip hop, or even like maybe black chicks that are doing it, they feel that the labels are now saying, fuck it, we'll get a white chick, we'll teach her an accent that you'd probably consider urban, and we'll let her do that type of music. It's kind of a cry out from like the black females MCs, and they're saying, yo, damn, are you telling me that even our fucking lingo, our slang, our accent, that ain't even proprietary to us? It's literally getting to the point where the labels or whoever are marketing these people saying, we just don't fucking need you. Not because you're black and you went through some struggles means you should be doing this hip hop shit. Keep going through your struggles. We could get somebody else to sing about your shit. We just need to know or observe you to know what to teach them. So that's what a lot of the gripes are coming from. Now, for T.I., when he was like, oh, well, you and Eminem, you guys definitely aren't trying to steal shit. Listen, we get Eminem. Eminem been putting in work in fucking Detroit when he was coming up. He's always been heavy into the culture. He's always also been himself. His hip-hop or raps have always kind of been emblematic of what he went through. Now, if we're talking about Iggy, there's clear, if you look up on YouTube, Iggy was doing fucking pop before. She was even fucking singing Spanish. She was fucking singing country. She was trying whatever to work. And then she started rapping. So it shows she was jumping from genre to genre to genre until she could find something to be accepted or that could kind of generate some steam. Once she kind of generates some steam, she's like, I got it. I'm going. So you can't compare Eminem to fucking Iggy Azalea. Two different things. And that's why I think T.I. is a little bit misguided. But of course, the money is the motivation. That's why he really won't at least address the issue of what Azalea Banks is talking about. Because I think the whole, oh, whites shouldn't be in hip hop, that's dumb. Just talk about the cultural appropriation element of it, which means, do you think that people, or do you think that in Iggy Azalea, people have a fair point to point out that, yo, why would you need a black female rapper when pretty much Iggy Azalea is kind of, if no one ever saw her, they'd probably be like, that's a black rapper. And pretty much if you are a record label, packaging a black chick in a white chick would make a lot of sense for business. But then it also says, why do you need that black chick? Even though the black chick, that might be her culture. So yeah, you guys get in the comment box. What do you guys feel about the whole thing? Do you think T.I. was right to come out and defend Iggy Azalea, or do you think it's just financial motivation? And if it is financial motivation, do you have a problem with that? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like. Definitely subscribe, man. It's your boy DJ Akademiks. I'm out.